Hi dear students, welcome to a new session of Color Cube. Today we are starting a new chapter, chapter 5, separation of substances. Main contents are need of separating substances, types of substances and methods of separation. Let us begin. What is the meaning of separation of substances? Substances need to be separated from a mixture for a variety of reasons, be it for removing unwanted materials or for utilizing the differentiated items for different purposes. That means from a mixture, there can be a mixture of variety of items. From that, if we are separating some items, removing some items for some useful purposes or something, that is the meaning of separation. Have you ever seen your mother separating unwanted items from rice? Before it is being cooked, she used to pick out dusters and stone particles from the rice. Here, the unwanted items are removed from the mass of the items. Let's see them in more detail. What is the need of separating substances? To remove the unuseful or harmful component. First important step is that in order to remove the unuseful or harmful component. Second need to obtain the useful component. The mother used to pick out the unuseful component and to obtain a useful component. Third step, to remove impurities for getting a pure sample. To remove impurities. What is impurity? Unwanted items or harmful items are called impurities. And for obtaining a pure sample. These are the needs of separating substances. Can you tell some examples from daily life of separation of substances? First one, tea powder are separated from the liquid with a strainer while preparing tea. When you are preparing tea or coffee, you used to separate the liquid from the powder using a strainer. Another example, stone pieces from wheat, rice or pulses are picked out by hand. You might have seen your mother's hand picking unwanted items from the rice, wheat, pulses, etc. Please find more examples from the daily life. Substances. Substances are divided into two types. They are pure substances and impure substances. Pure substances means substance which contains only one type of particles. Those substances which contain only one kind of particle or one type of particle is called the pure substances. That means no impurities are present in such particles. Example is pure water, an example of pure substance. Second type is impure substance, substances which contains more than one kind of particles. Here more than one type or one kind of particles is there. Such a type of substances are called the impure substances. Example, a plate of rice mixed with stones. Here two types of particles are there. Rice particles are there and stones particles are also there. So it is an impure substance. You understand? Substances are of two types, pure substances and impure substances. Next, let's see two important terms in this chapter, that is impurities and mixture. What are impurities? These are the unwanted particles present in a substance making it impure. Pure and impure substance we learned it now. Impure means that are having two kind of particles in it. In that mixture, one kind may be unwanted or harmful. If you are removing such unwanted particles, that unwanted particles are called impurities. What is impurities? These are unwanted particles present in a substance making it impure. Next one is mixture. Substances which contain more than one component mixed in any ratio are called mixtures. Substances which contain more than one kind, that means it can be of 2 kind, 3 kind or 4 kind or more, and are added in any ratio. It can be of any ratio. Such a type of components are called, if such kinds of components are added in any ratio, such a type of mix group or mixture is called mixture. Substances which contain more than one component mixed in any ratio are called mixtures. For example, air is a mixture of many gases like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, dust particles, etc. Air is a mixture of many gases like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, dust particles, etc. Now let's learn the other methods of separation. First method of separation is hand picking. Hand picking, everybody might have seen it. Separating unwanted substances from the mixture of both unwanted and needed substances. This method is used for separating small particles of dirt, stone, husk, etc. from the grains of wheat, rice, pulses, etc. This is a method of separating small particles like stone, dirt, husk, etc. using our hand. As the name denotes, hand picking. We are picking unwanted substances using our hand. See here, unwanted substances are picked, kept outside. In hand picking, 2 important specialities must be there. That means impurities must be of little bit large sized. It should be visible to our eye so that we can easily take it and keep it out. Second one, impurities must be in less quantity. If the number of impurities is more, means we cannot use this method. If the number of impurities are in less quantity, it is easy. We can do it easily. See here, this is a mixture of both harmful and needed substances. From this mixture, this person is taking out the impurities. Moving on to next method, it is threshing. Threshing is the process of loosening the edible part of grain or other crop from the husks and straw to which it is attached. Threshing is the process of loosening or removing the edible part of grain or other crop from the husks and straw to which it is attached. See, some workers are doing here. Here they are trying to separate grains from its straw. By beating, they can separate the grains from the straw. This method of separation is called the threshing. Threshing is the process used to separate grains from stalk. Here you can see, this is the chaff. Exactly. The method of separating grains from this whole chaff and stalk, etc. is called the threshing. Threshing can be done either by hand. See here, threshing is done by hand. Here, threshing also can be done by machines and by bullocks. Threshing can be done in 3 ways. It can be done by hands, it can be done by machines. Here you can see the machine, and it also can be done by bullocks. Thank you.